Hey folks, James Abrinio coming to you from Abrinio Law. In this video, let's talk about a question that I get a lot. Will your insurance, your car insurance premiums go up if you face a Virginia DUI? Stick around, watch the video, and we'll tell you what we think. Hey folks, James Abrinio again coming to you from Abrinio Law. Here we've got our information in case you have more questions. You can check us out, www.abriniolaw.com. Phone number 703-570-4180. Also, make sure to subscribe. Click down that button there. We're trying to get more subscribers to the YouTube channel so we can hopefully help impact more people, get more information out there. So in this video, we're going to talk about a question. Will your DUI conviction cause your insurance premiums to go up? When it comes to Virginia DUIs, one thing is pretty clear. There's a lot of consequences that come out of it. That includes, if you're convicted, possible jail time, possible suspended license, possible requirement of getting an ignition interlock on your vehicle. It can affect your ability to drive for certain purposes and things like that, fines, all that. But one of the questions that I get a lot is insurance premiums. Everybody that drives should, if in a perfect world, have car insurance to protect you in case you cause an accident or to protect you in case you get injured by somebody else. And so auto insurance is very important. Virginia is in line with most states. In fact, I'm not sure if there's any other states that don't have minimum insurance limits. To be fully insured here in Virginia, meaning to be insured to drive, you have to have insurance coverage and limits. And the current amount now is $30,000 per accident, or per individual, $60,000 per accident. In January of 2025, those are going to increase to $50,000 per person, $100,000 per accident. What that means is, if you have auto insurance, that's the amount that you have to have in order to be considered insured. Now, what I will say is, there is a little caveat under Virginia law. If you decide that you don't want to have auto insurance, you can do that, but you've got to pay essentially an uninsured rate, premium, in order to be able to get your license. I would highly advise against doing that, because if you don't have auto insurance and you cause an accident, or if you get injured by somebody else, it can have devastating effects on your driving, not your driving, but your financial life, your personal life. If you get injured and you don't have auto insurance and the other driver doesn't have it, you're going to have difficulty getting care and things like that. So do your best, get auto insurance. Do your favor. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it seems like it's unfair. It seems like it's a waste if you don't have to use it. But if you do end up needing it, it's going to be a godsend for you. So make sure you do that. Now, if you end up getting convicted of a DUI, there is a statute that deals with insurance premiums. It is Virginia Code 46.2-316. And essentially that deals with what is required. And I'm going to go ahead and try to share my screen really quick. We're going to go ahead and look at the statute directly. Here we go. And as you can see, this is Virginia Code Section 46.2-316. Persons convicted or found not innocent of certain offenses. And when you go to subsection C, this is really the relevant portion. In addition to the prohibitions on licensure set forth in subsection A, the department, meaning the Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, shall not issue or reinstate a driver's license or learner's permit to any person convicted of a violation as set forth in subsection A4, which includes a DUI. That's the reason we're talking about this. For a period of 3 years after he otherwise becomes entitled, until he furnishes proof of financial responsibility that satisfies Code Section 46.2-472, exceeds the limits of coverage costs with respect, shall not be less than double the minimum limits as set forth in subdivision A3, which again is the amounts that I talked to before. Currently $30,000 per person, $60,000 per accident, and that will increase to $50,000, $100,000 in the year of 2025. So that essentially says to you that you're going to have to get double the amount of insurance. Now, when it comes to insurance, it's kind of like anything. You pay for more, you get more, you pay for more. So under this statute, under 46.2-316C, what you're essentially going to be doing is purchasing the double amount of coverage. So if you pay for more coverage, if you get more coverage, you're inherently going to have to pay for it and all that. So just be aware that your premiums will go up. Now, the next question I obviously get is exactly how much will your premiums go up? How much more money are you going to have to pay? And I will tell you that really depends on a variety of factors. And what I've done is we've actually created an article for you that corresponds to this video. So let me go ahead and share my screen again. And the article will be in the show notes here. But I'm going ahead and showing you my actual website page that the video will be on. But it actually links to a discussion of how are your premiums determined. And according to Allstate, and there's an article linked to Allstate that you can go check that out. I'm just clicking on that for example's sake. But in that article, they discuss driving factors include your age, obviously your driving record, the type of car you drive, how much you drive, and clearly a DUI conviction, I think, is very fair to say it's going to go towards your driving record and how your insurance premiums are calculated. And in fact, I also linked an article by Forbes to discuss about how much you can expect premiums to increase. And the link actually describes the national average, insurance premiums increase 74% after a DUI conviction. And if you click on this article, it's actually a fascinating article, but I believe it actually has a Virginia specific amount. And give me just a second if I can load this up. Yes. I would highly encourage you to go to this link and check out. There we go. So the Virginia average is 49%. So that means that you can expect your premiums on average to go up by 49%, at least according to this Forbes advisor. If you've got a DUI here in Virginia. Now, of course, this isn't going to say everything. It's not because you read this article that that's exactly how much your premium is going to go up. This is on average, and how they do their calculation, I imagine, is different depending on the circumstances on you. The article also is very interesting, and it talks about ways to try to decrease your premiums as you go forward. So I really encourage you to check out this website, check out that article. And hopefully that'll give you a little more insight on if you're facing a DUI, what you can do. Now, again, I just want to reiterate, a lot of things can happen because of a DUI, the least of which I believe is your insurance premiums. But let's be clear, increased insurance premiums is a big deal. So hopefully this article provides you some useful information. If you have any other questions about Virginia DUI law, we created a nice URL link, www.novaduicharge.com. You can check that out. Also go to www.abriniolaw.com. Again, I'm putting my information back up on the screen. Again, www.abriniolaw.com is our website. We've answered a bunch of questions about DUI law, about Virginia law, and also personal injury law, because we do both practice areas. You can reach out to me, james@abriniolaw.com. Again, subscribe. We're trying to get more subscribers, so we hopefully educate more people, and then we have more impact. If you have questions, comment below. You can reach out to us. I try to shoot videos based upon user and viewer comments because I find that useful to help know what I should be answering, questions I should be answering, and what questions people have out there. So, look, hopefully you found this video useful, and hopefully that you take care, you be safe, and stay out of trouble. Thanks. Bye.